Okay, good morning, everyone. We are back with lovely Hello Lady. Today we are going to hopefully find some good. Hopefully we're gonna get some good far today. Um, I'm sorry been starting late for the last few days. Probably too much information, but been in the bathroom for the last couple it was like every single time for like the morning or whatever. Yeah, the bathroom. Um, but other than that, I'd say everything's good. But also, if you haven't, please go check out the video from yesterday, the somewhat small schedule update video. Um, but other than that, I say everything's gonna be going, easy peasy. Um, though quite frankly, my only thing is me remembering said schedule. Quite frankly, that's my only problem. Me remembering said schedule. Um, but other than that, I say everything's good. What else? Uh BitChute apparently is being more of a bitch and not working. So that's something. It's not working. So I think I'm gonna have to be manually updating or whatever. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna have to be doing over there. But anyway, let's get back to lovely. Uh, hello, lady. Let's go. Okay, well, human life was extremely fleeting. People died easily for no logical reason, and all that we achieved could have been reduced to ash and disappeared. The peace surrounding us crumbled with one roll of God's cruel dice. It all stood on thin ice, and though everyone knew that, we simply ignored it. Human sanity couldn't comprehend that harsh truth. Well, I mean, yeah. Mm. And more than anything else, Sinatri found the dis, despicable nature of this world truly unforgivable. Humans humans were humans were but shadows crawling on a cruel stage. Some were given roles and made to dance like jesters, but all we really had was a very small thing. Our will. She did not his revenge strategy was both a prayer for those he lost as well as a small act of rebellion against the cruel God who governed who governed confidence, who governed coincidence, whatever. Mm. I planned to shout on a stage, even if I was merely playing the role granted to me, even if it meant creating many more tragedies. It all what it had about as little point okay, it had about as little point as a childish wish to grab hold of the rainbow in the sky, an utterly foolish, inconsequential act. However, a girl who wished what however, a girl who wished to strive for a better tomorrow in spite of all that stood before me. Thus, I finally understood why I was attracted to her. Mm. She hesitated and regretted, yet yet still kept her head high and looked ahead, refusing to be ashamed of our scars. It was truly noble, and I found it more precious and beautiful than anything else in the world. Thanks to her, Sheena Natri had no regrets or felt no sorrow. Ah, mm, hold up, wait, 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 hold up. Mm, See, I forgot last night. Hmm. See, by one thing is last night I forgot to freaking do my before I fell asleep and knocked the hell and went night night. Um, I forgot to redo my freaking my 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 teeth. I forgot to make my teeth for the night. I only got one, so I'm gonna have to conserve it. But anyway, you'll use it willingly anyway. I hadn't entrusted the rest to her. After all, a man who lived a filthy life, focused on his arrogance, had no right to do that. However, I wholeheartedly believe that Saki Otanashi could gather the countless small fragments of feelings, hopes, and dreams and carry them beyond the rainbow. I believed it. I believed it, even if it didn't seem entirely realistic. And that was more than enough for me. I was perfectly content. I felt happy. Yeah, I felt happy that I had someone to entrust my feelings to. A truly emotion, a truly human emotion. Mm. I've gotten lucky enough to meet a rare type of person many died without ever encountering. Even if my life expired that night, I no longer feel the conclusion. Okay, yeah, the conclusion of the clash between Kuro and I. In fact, the quiet sound of the wind and the dancing sparks filled my heart with satisfaction. After a long time, a young maiden had reminded me of the true meaning of life, or what what could truly shine. And so, oh boy, our boy's about to put it gonna put an end to this. Maybe. Once again, I turned away from the from, once again I turned away from the light of the world and embraced my boiling resentment and solemnly moved forward step by step. Shidenatri no longer had the right to walk in the sunlight. I had to stride down my bloody path of strife until the very end.
成田真理、私と共に人類の未来に尽くせ。
Excuse me? Why? Wow, okay. Okay. I give this man okay, sorry. Okay. I give this man commitment. He knows he knows he can't win. He knows it. Like he knows he can't win. So it's like, dude, join me. Join me. Join me. We can do it. Join me. Go on, please. Join me. Oh, oh my God. Oh, this is hilarious. Um, though quite frank, I I have to say, I would do it. I would almost do it. I would almost do it. I would almost do it. But the fact that he's an asshole and the fact that he killed all the and the fact that he did what he had to do to get to this point, like you did not have you personally he did not have to kill them, but you did it anyway. So no, he doesn't have a valid reason. I mean, oh, quite frank, all we got is okay. All we got is speculation, though. Like, though, though, though. I mean, okay, though, though. Okay. He's got connections and stuff. I'm guessing, for them to see, what's gonna happen, like down the line, so what, when you're rich like that. My sworn enemy extended his right hand to me.
お前は怒りと憎悪であまたの人間を踏みしめながら、鉄の意志と執念でここまで来た。称賛すべき努力だ。
Yeah, okay, buddy.
しかし、復讐とは無意味なものだ。
Huh?
意味など必要はない。
Oh.
愛を抱け、許しを施せ。画集を殺す理性こそ、人間の証明。犯した罪の償いに、自らの命を、人類の未来に捧げろ。
Uh, though this man's an asshole, I mean, I he's okay. I mean, though he's an asshole, I mean, he's making a good point here. Like, yeah, well, ish any damn way. Like, hey, I know you're suffering and all that stuff, but you can atone for your sins. But it's quite funny it's quite funny at the same time. Um, should not he should okay he should okay should he okay he should he not be the one atoning himself? Talks about our boy Sheena and Natri, but like he should be atoning for his sins. Is he? No.
私は、許しがたき敵である。お前のすべてを、許そう。
Nah, dude, we're still see, I mean, you forgive us. Okay, now I really want to kill you. Now I really want to kill your ass.
互いの悪を、憎しみを、もろもろの悲劇を、許し得ぬすべてを許し、手を取り合おう。
Why the hell would I want to join you? You killed our sister. Okay. You killed our family and a sister. That's the most unforgivable act. That says it all, quite frank. You deserve, quite frank, to be crucified. If it was up to me, I would have crucified his ass. I did little more than laugh, forgive, join hands for a bright future of all things. Oh, how right he was. That was human reason at its finest. He spoke on the what on the vanity of revenge and the value of love. His words were right down to the last. They were so right that they made me want to vomit.
なぜ帝を滅ぼした？
Oh, oh yeah, yo, our boy is smart. Like, okay, then explain.
必要だったからだ。私は、ただの一つも無駄な行いはしない。すべては、今日この場にあるための過程なのだ。
It was a necessary evil. Okay, I can, as much as I want to crucify his ass, I can somewhat accept that a little teeny bit. It was a necessary evil. Okay, but did you have to kill every last one of them? Like a uh, explain, because I mean, you want to say it's necessary evil, but like, I mean, though I don't know, quite frank, I don't know, like, what disaster. Okay, what have maybe the McCullough did something evil or some crazy shit like that. Beyond, I mean, beyond what we know. You know.
私は諦めない。どれほどの困難が、長い道のりが、流血が、悲劇が、苦痛があろうとも。我々は、 停滞することなく歩み続ける。
But that's not true. Like, you
いつの
don't.
日か必ず成し遂げる。
Like, okay, that's not true. That's not true. Well, one day our efforts will bear fruit. Um, how do you know that? This is like really okay, okay. Your efforts will bear fruit, but you don't know if there'll be good ones. There'll be good fruit, or be good fruit, or rotten fruit.
輝ける未来をこの手にするのだ。
Yeah, dude, no, you won't. Like, it's gonna lead to ruin. At the end, wait, at the end of the wait, at the end of my seven, at the end of my 7 long years of misery, I faced a man who killed my innocent sister, spat on her memory, and took everything from me. And if that wasn't enough, he also committed heresy against my will, filling me with rage that felt akin to Nancy. She did not hated the very idea of letting Curl speak another word. Thus, with only a few steps between us, I asked the final question.
貴様には虹が見えているか。
Huh?
虹とは光の屈折による現象だ。雨が上がれば消える幻だ。
Curl swiftly dismissed the question. To him, it appeared entirely meaningless. However, the answer was more than enough for me, for I still saw the rainbow from that day every time I closed my eyes.
哀れな貴様は私と同じく出番を終えた役者だ。役が終われば潔く舞台を降りろ。そんな道理もわからんのなら私が引導を渡してやる。
Oh, yay. There was nothing left to say. If I started to voice my grudge, I would have needed millions of words, and if I were to explain the gravity of his sin, I would need 1,000. I would have needed 1,000. Wait, I would have needed thousands of years. After such wait, after traveling such a long okay, wait, after traveling such a long path, I simply wish to deliver a fatal blow with my oath sworn arm. Mm. Not as a machine, but as a human.
帝黒船、これより成田真理が貴様を殺す。
Ah, yes. Oh, he waited for the next few steps. Kuro lost himself in thought. Suri Makoto, Kuro Makoto, the man who once known as Kuro Gendo, knew that it had all begun with that name. Their way of life was wrong from the very beginning. The Makoto blood would persist, while the girls would serve it. It was a foolish tradition that continued for centuries, never once changing. A man named Moto Makoto was the last head of the Makotos, and he dreamed of keeping Makoto blood thin. What? What? Thinning? Yeah. He was a close friend of Kuro. Uh, they they've been together since they were young, so they believed that would never change. Once Makoto grew, however, he became tyrannical. It was no surprise, since those of Makoto blood often lost their sanity as they aged. They were violent. They they were violent, relished bloodshed, and committed murder. The the thicker their blood, the more likely they were to end up like that. Once that happened to a person, they were shut in the basement, and then the girls had to guard them. Oh, okay. Well, that okay. So, whoa. Okay, so okay. Mm. Curl had made a fatal mistake once. He knew it was a foolish decision, but he embraced the impossible dream that his friend could regain his sanity. Uh, that year, a major event had occurred, and Makoto ambition was revealed. He wished to travel to the outside world, taking his blood and power with him. The elders that tried to abolish him for the thought, but he was also the sole source of their hope. Amidst a thinning bloodline, his blood was especially strong, like a sudden mutation, and so they hoped and gambled on it. Crow himself had similar hopes. He actually wished to keep the bloodline alive more than Mato himself. Unfortunately, the world was vast, and it contained many monsters, and that surpassed all of their expectations. The devilish manifestation of ancient blood suffered and a stagnating defeat. My bad. All of his subordinates had died. Mato had returned all by himself, and the first defeat in his life made him descend further into madness. He sought more blood. He wished for blood. He wished for blood, even more pure than his own, that could wash away the stink of his defeat. Thus, he snatched a woman to use as his breeding mare, forcing a branch into obedience proved no issue. The woman had a certain man she promised to spend her life with, but he was no obstacle. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Sure, she killed his ass. They killed him. That man, Kuro, had pleaded for the woman's safe return. Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is more revenge. So, oh, okay. Okay, so this is more revenge on his part. It was the one and only time in his life that he requested anything. However, he was locked away and made an example of because he dared to defy the Makotos. And by the time he finally earned his freedom, Shidi Makoto, uh, Shinsui Makoto had already been born. That's why he sworn to exterminate the Makotos. As I took the final steps, I lost myself in thought. I knew there was not there was I knew there was more to his act wait, I knew there was more to his actions than he let on. Why did girl betray the Makotos? Out of selfishness or ambition, perhaps? Okay, so we got the real reason. It was because of luck. I mean, I don't get. Okay, why didn't he just say this? This just feels so stupid. 7 years ago, many people had spoken about Curl. Some called him loyal, said he was the closest friend of my father, or that he was a fool. Looking back, it seemed readily apparent that there were things they never spoke of, but they never spoke of around a child like me. he's always yearned for the outside world, dreamed that he had things to accomplish there, and the Makoto's gotten in the way of said dream. However, intense hatred was no doubt the trigger. He given all his wait. He's given all his wait. He's given all his wait. He's given his all to obey and serve, and only hatred wait. And only hatred had ever led him astray. Many years had passed many years had passed where he hid his disdain and served like a puppet. But then the night when golden sparks fell like snow. Crimson vipers of flame had risen to the sky, soaring at the cold moon shining above. The men, the women, the children, the elderly. He killed everyone for that was the only way to break the cage of the Makoto. By the time he found her amidst the flames, the woman had already died. Oh, oh, yo, oh. Her blood was in in a horrendous state. Okay, was in a horrendous state that it was hard to tell whether she was killed by Mato Makoto or a stray bullet. When a child who happened to survive wandered out, he shot him without hesitation. Shisui Makoto should have died at that moment. However, it was, however, within those burning ruins, Shisui miraculously, what, miraculously recovered. So Kuro didn't finish him off, not out of mercy, but hesitation. Mm, the features on the face that gazed up at him made him pause. Perhaps he had his reasons. I didn't but I don't I hadn't seen my father Mato very often. He locked himself up in his studies, rarely left, and even though I was young, I knew everyone avoided him. My mother was my mother rarely my mother had rarely conversed with him, so she often had a disdain look on a distant look on her face. That was the reason why I found the mansion suffocating. I always found reasons to leave aside Taigi in order to avoid it. My, yeah, okay, alongside Taigi to avoid it. In order to avoid it, and Soroko and Rui often joined us. However, however, that was all in the past. That had been burned to ashes. Or what of it though? My very moment of weakness, the decision not to kill him had brought about this encounter. In a way, the Avenger before me, who survived two deaths and 7 years of strife, was simply another monster born of the Makoto bloodline. He was already severely injured. His left arm uh, remained limp at his side. Despite that, he approached me without fear, which made him seem like a true demon. It was time to correct the mistake he made 7 long years ago. There was no need to talk about the past any longer. What of it though? Even if even if all the laws of the world sided with Kuro, the dead would never walk again. The image of the burning mansion, my dear sister, and the rest of the family motivated me to move despite my body being on the brink of death. I didn't care about his reasons. The only thing that mattered was the hatred burning within my heart. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to the end. Hopefully. Any damn way. I advanced. Curl waited. Not, not a single, hold up. Only a single thought lingered in my mind. My desire to defeat the enemy before me. I've finally gotten within striking distance. I had the means to reach him by simply extending my hand. Still, I kept walking until, I kept walking until I was close enough to ensure, to ensure that our own attacks would prove fatal. Mm. Then I closed, then I closed, what, no, hold up. Then I crossed the final threshold by taking 2 steps forward. Curl still remained in place. He awaited as though yearning for my action. Mm. We stood abruptly close to each other. I would tense, I would tense, tense, to a, I would tense to a point where I felt like I was playing Russian roulette. From that distance, neither of us had an opportunity to dodge or block. The outcome depended on whose attacks, on what the outcome depended on who read the other's attack faster. Curl's eyes, Curl's eyes, his murderous glare focused on my right arm. It was the only thing, but it was the only one that still functioned. He seemed to imply that I was basically empty-handed as but I was basically empty-handed as long as he watched it closely. The long-awaited final scene begun with a light chime. My first move forward faster than his. Okay, yeah, okay. However, he simply rebutted my right hand and launched a palm strike toward my heart, fully intending to kill me. The very next movement, I used the opening from his palm strike to throw a punch from the left arm he ignored. If he fully intended to kill my right, then I planned to murder him with my already dead left. Its muscle and bone ruptured at the slightest movement, but I ignored that and forced the dead arm forward. I already abandoned my life, so I freely gambled on that attack. Oh, Curl grinned, if only for a moment, shortly then a second. He caught my fist with his right palm. And that was no mere accident either. It was a result of him anticipating my actions. He predicted my decision to attack with my dead left and caught it with a palm strike that sent a wave of pain rushing through my body. I knew that attack contained all the strength he had. And in a split second, my flesh flared and my bones shattered. The only thing faster than the excruciating pain, which made me feel like my arm was being torn off, was my will. I cannot lose to this man. I can't give in. And so I moved my completely dead arm. Oh, oh, and thrusted it directly into his body. It was far more refined and had no proper technique behind it. A rough a rough yet powerful blow that helped me push aside his palm and get closer. It had caught him off guard uh, because it was a it was because only a truly A truly obsessed, maddened soul could have driven such a blow, could have delivered such a blow. And thanks to it, I reached his face at long last. Oh, look at that face. That face of denial. Of denial. Denial. Shock. Of loss. That's about to happen. This man is about to die. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, too. Fortunately, he's about to die. Look at the white. The pure white. He's about to go bye-bye. He's about to go through Shadow Realm. Curl frozen. The attack from my left arm had no strength behind it. Of course it didn't. Though went through his own arm. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Though his own right arm was in a poor state as well. My resent what what my resent my resent absent what my recent abuse of it had it end what had it end up what my recent abuse of it had ended up completely destroying my left. As such, it couldn't possibly have contained the power to damage a human. Pearl braced for impact, but the unexpected result made his mind go blank for a moment. He left an opening. I took advantage of that and hit him with my right. That was a true punch that carried enough power to reach him. Oh, oh, wow, ooh. The unfiltered strength of my hatred and rage made him waver. The man who seemed akin to a mobile immovable wall fell to his knees for the very first time during our encounter. However, something clung to my right arm like a cat, like a centipede. Like a centipede? Centipede? I think it's centipede. Curl's left arm, to be more precise. Crack. He broke it without delay. Which my left arm was dead, and my right followed it soon after. What of it, though? Okay. These sounds freaking sound like they're coming from freaking from Oblivion. And left with no other options, I rammed my forehead into him. The hardest part of the human body made contact with Kuro. Essentially, I headbutted him, crushing his face and making him throw his head back. He noticed my dead left hand and still clung to and still clung to his collar. That felt wait that it felt that it held fast to him like a curse of the damned. I took another step forward and fell to the left. Thus thus I waved my left hand through the space between his legs and used my broken right to pull him closer as I split him under. I raised him sky high and made him rotate as fast as possible. We could do a body slam, body slam. He failed to brace for impact. His right hand got mangled, while his left held my broken arm. I moved him as sharp. At a sharp angle, and I moved him at a sharp angle, as though raising him over me, and forced his head. Power driver. Oh, into the oh, okay. Okay, wait, no, okay, okay, wait a minute. Okay, he picked him up, rotated him, and then slammed him head and slammed his head face into the ground. Yeah, I think he's done. I think Uncle Crow is done. He's done. I sunk deep into the abyss. I finally reached the end of an extremely long journey. What, I have done what, what I had to, and thus had no regrets. Excuse me. I closed my eyes and dreamed of being reduced to ash. The curtain finally dropped on my extremely long revenge strategy.
成田、起きて、成田。
Okay, this is Saki, right? Yet I heard someone's voice. I looked through the fading memories, through my fading memories. Natri was most likely referred to me. The voice continued to call to me. A gentle voice disturbed the peace I finally obtained. I felt like a newborn baby crying due to having to say goodbye to its original cradle. Oh, excuse me. Uh, oh, wait, I was reaching for my blue card like a donkey. Ah, delicious. Anyway, and yet I still reach for the distant light. Ooh, but what we got here? Hello? Someone grasped my left hand. When someone grasped the hand I held out, its softness delivered the warmth to me, the warmth of life to me. It was Saki looking down at me, crying her eyes. Oh, hey, girl.
成田、生きてた。間に合わなくて死んだかと。
Oh, it's oh man, yeah, I never leave you. I was in the hallway within the academy. The surrounding wait, okay. I was in the academy. I was in the hallway within the academy, surrounded by the reliefs. What by the reliefs? But wait a minute. Well, excuse me. All right. I was surrounded by by the reliefs on the pillars. Huh? By the reliefs on the pillar. Okay, weird. Weird. I'm guessing. Okay, I'm weird. Okay, weird. Mm. The artistic designs were meant to invoke images of bygone times. Everything had a point of beginning. Humans were no exceptions. Were no exception. However, as they matured and moved further and further past the starting point, they eventually came to forget their origins. Mm. Hi, Rainy. Hi, Rainy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you did. I'm surprised. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you showed up. Yeah. That was how it ought to be. I was late. I think I I think I didn't um do hold up. I think I didn't say it in my channel video yesterday, so yeah. Uh I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Well, uh I think YouTube's been having trouble. Well, I think for the last couple of they've been having trouble, but I think it's starting to getting worse, I think. But anyway, But that's how it ought to have been. My consciousness, which what was it up beforehand? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Before, okay, before, hold up. I did it like like yesterday, actually. I did it like yesterday. Um, okay, wait. Okay, I would say like maybe like 5-10 minutes after I uploaded the channel video yesterday. Hold up. No, it was okay. It was after no, it was that afternoon. It was after I did the the Capstella video last night. It was like 10 minutes, like 10 minutes less, maybe less than that. I think it was like 5 minutes, cause after I closed my laptop, I was like, wait a minute, I forgot to freaking to to do this to sketch put this screen the stream schedule thing, and that's like, oh, let me go back and make sure to do it. So yeah, but yeah, it was about 5-10 minutes after that, really, quite frank. So I mean, you probably you probably clicked in and went to sleep. You probably sleep already, which wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, my consciousness, which would start thinking meaningless thoughts, finally returned. Oh, Baka.
勝手に満足して死ぬな。私をこんなに惚れさせておいて、自分一人でどこかへ行っちゃうなんて。
Oh, uh, uh, okay, okay. I'm starting to feel for Saki a little bit, I'm starting to feel for Saki a little bit, because quite frank, okay, this reminds me of ReZero, of not ReZero, Familiar of the Zero, at the end, I forgot what season it was. So somewhat reminds me of that a little bit, but maybe I'm just thinking because I love lovely Louise. Anyway, the tears that fell onto my neck felt hot. Why had I survived? I would have been at peace if I simply expired on the spot.
黒船は
Yeah, where's he at? Oh, Saki said nothing, merely looked toward my sworn enemy. He leaned against the wall, clearly dead. Yo, oh, 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 okay. This is screenshot worthy right here. Poor, yo, rest in pepperonis. Rest in pepperonis, yo. Uh, I have to say, like, shame is dead a little bit, but
有田、そんな体で。
what's wrong? What's wrong with our body?
決着をつけ
We gotta make sure his ass is dead. We gotta make sure his ass is dead. Eh, Standing up, standing up wait, excuse me. Okay, standing up like a newborn furrow, I crawled over to the man and drew my oath sworn arm. Okay, it's a bit. Okay. I have to say. I have to say. The okay the fact that our boy has no blood on him, quite frank, it actually wait actually you shown worse, IG. Wait, really? Oh, really? Oh shit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Um. Okay. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay. Um. I kind of wished, quite frank, that Naturi was blooded or whatever. I mean, I kind of wish. I I kind of wish that he was a little bit bloodied up in this scene a little bit, but yeah, well I mean whatever I guess. I found it a challenge to support my broken right hand, but I somehow managed to fix in on Carl's forehead.
愛を抱け。
Embrace love. Don't worry, we're gonna do that right now. Words escaped the corpse's mouth. I refused to believe it, so I looked again and confirmed he was indeed dead. Was that the wait, was that an a wait was that an a added wait was that an attitudinally uh wait homunculus whatever hallucin or whatever or his final breath? Regardless, the man that denied Shiri she the man that denied Shinatari's nature until the very end.
愛はある。
Lovely Sailor no Uta, yay! I need to finish freaking Sailor no Uta too. I still need to finish that. That's something I need to finish. Um, I need to get back on that as well. I really did get back on that. Okay, I think maybe after I finish, I think maybe after I finish, Riddle Joker, I'm gonna do. I might do Seiyu no Uta. That's something. Do that for Wednesdays or something. But anyway, let's keep on finish. Let's keep on finishing.
これだ。
Oh yes, this is a symbol of my love. A twisted love at best, but it's still love, right? Oh, finally, it's over. Yo, Dale, I finished at last. Yo, he's uh now glorious. What a glorious end. However, I didn't feel any joy as I fulfilled my oath. After all, I merely closed the curtains on on the several year wait in a 7 year play that hadn't concluded that hadn't concluded on that tragic night.
ルリ。
I mean, uh, it's over. It's finally over.
もうお前には届かないのだな。
The dead had no means to reply to the prayers of the living. They had no meaning. They had no means to applaud or grant solution whatever. In the end, revenge was simply a way of living for the wait in the end, revenge was simply a way for the living to cope. I stood in place like an empty husk. Like an empty husk. Saki merely watched, saying nothing. How long did I stand there like that? I honestly didn't know, but I eventually heaved a heavy sigh and felt like moving again.
敵は撃ったぞ。石や。
Our maid's gone. That's another one.
それはご苦労様でした、成田様。しかし、生きているのに仇とは、これいかに。
Girl, don't do that. I swear to God, why? I heard a familiar voice. I assumed I would never hear again, except perhaps in ghostly whispers. Then I noticed a woman in familiar maid uniform walking over from the end of the hallway that connected to the main gate. She appeared hurt, since she walked while using the wall to support her, but she was most definitely alive. That had to be an illusion.
イシア、無事だったのね。
Girl, why you scare the hell out of me? I wanna spank the hell out of you. Our unexpectedly unexpected incredible insignia raised her voice in joy.
おとなし様もご無事なようで、ヒシア、言葉に尽くせないほどの感激というやつでございます。
I swear this girl just does some stuff to you. I swear to God. By that point, I had no choice but to face reality.
どうして生きているのかね、我が次女よ。
Why are you alive?
言うにこと書いてどうしてと。九死に一生を得た愛すべき次女に最初にかける言葉がそれ。つくづく成田様は不出来なご主人様です。
I still love you.
化けて出たのではないのだろうな。
この通り、足はついております。
Okay, yes, but what about the rest of you? She raised her skirt to prove that her point. Oh my. Um.
黒船にあったか。
あって戦闘になりました。飛んだ化け物で一発食らって意識が飛びましたが、万能メイド服のおかげで助かったようです。備えあれば憂いなし。
Oh, good, girl. Okay, I'm glad. At least you're here. At least you're alive. Impossible. Crow could not have made such a mistake. I mean, he did once already. I mean, maybe she ran, yet Hestia survived. Yes. Wait. I mean, maybe she ran. Maybe she was hidden. I mean, like, I mean,
なぜ
yeah, she survived because Koro didn't kill her. He said that he killed the Makotos because it was necessary, and that he never acted otherwise. In other words, Hestia wasn't someone he had to kill. Was that part of his idealical logic? Wait, idealical logic that I never discovered. I mean, possible, plausible, right? Plausible. The answer to the question didn't matter in the least, nor did I have a way to obtain it.
成田、何を考え込んでるの？
Oh, I mean, okay, what do we do now?
いや、どうでもいいことだよ。
I'm curious. Okay, what do we do now? What do we do now? Because I mean, okay, this has like a division or something like at the start of the game.
黒船を倒されたのですね。
Yeah,
そうだ。
silence reigned once again. Saki said nothing, neither did Hestia. I mean, however, unlike Hestia, Saki still had something to do. The night had been full of bloodshed and serious loss. How did she plan to turn things around? Shinanatari no longer had any purpose. The end of my revenge tragedy had created a void within me. Embraced an aimless. Oh, ouch. Sorry. I had my arm. Anyway, my wrist anyway. Embraced by an aimless sense of emptiness, I gazed up at the moon night sky. Morning still remained far off. What do we do now?
空子たちと合流しましょう。
Okay, that's a good thing. Let's do that. Let's look for our lovely Sorako. Our lovely Sorako. Oh, hold up. I need to save so I can turn this into image. Do dum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Yoink. Let's change. I have to say, well, yeah, that's the thumbnail. Yay! Okay. Anyway, let's keep on going. I never felt I felt as though I'd forgotten how to move, but Saki took me by the hand and tried to lead me away.
サク、
Oh, girl, you so good.
なあに、
Oh,
ありがと
変な顔で何言ってるの？お礼だなんてあなたらしくない。
oh,
う。らしくあるとも。私はいつでも謙虚な男だよ。
yeah, truly modest. She smiled as though tickled, tickled. Everything about her looked as as uh as as precious as gems to me.
今のうちにそれだけは伝えておきたかった。
Oh,
おう、そういうことにしておくわ。
oh. Shinonatri Shinonatri no longer had anything he had to do. No regrets lingered in my heart.
成田、
The hand holding mine, grasped it firmly. It felt like her fingers were on the verge of merging with mine.
勝手に逃げ出したら許さない。
Oh, excuse me.
さっきも言ったわよね。こんなに惚れさせておいて、自分のやることが終わったから姿を消そうなんて。何もかも投げ出して楽になろうなんて、
Oh, okay, damn.
そんないい加減なこと私絶対に許さないから。
Oh, I'll never let you do anything irresponsible.
サク、
Yeah, bitch, you're not leaving me here all by myself.
生きる理由がなくなったのなら私のために生きて。
Yes, my queen.
私はあなたがどんな罪深い人でも生きていてほしい。
She urged the man who had nothing to continue walking through the wasteland. Her words felt extendedly harsh.
君は本当に星のようだ。
今は何も見えなくてもきっとここでなら新しい何かが見つかると思う。私だってそうだった。他
Yeah,
のみんなも。
yeah.
それはなんとも眩しい風景だ。
However, a dazzling dream like that didn't suit Shinanatri. The feeling illusion before me felt felt like more than enough.
空子たちが待っているのだろう。
Yeah, let's go.
うん、行こう。
I swear, look at this bright smile on her face. Saki looks so happy. Uh, Saki walked ahead, but then,
成田様。
what's wrong? Hisia screamed and pointed at something with a startled voice, with a strained voice. The northern sky was aflame. Okay, 7 dozen minutes ago. Taigi Makoto stood at the end of the hallway, right in front of a thick bulkhead. Oh man, the next battle scene. Oh man. Oh come on, right after another one. Like come on, like okay, like, this is like back to back, right? Oh God, I don't know if I want to do another one right now. I don't know if I want to do another one right now. Like really? Give me. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I want to do another one. He checked for signal, he checked for signals, he checked for signals from the control terminals that remained active, but apparently they all had been destroyed by the AHM who previously infiltrated the underground facility. And then another one. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh wow. Are you kidding? Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I want to do this. I like. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Like. Oh God. Okay. I'll push. I'll push for at least maybe 6 o'clock or something, or maybe I don't know. Saku and others had visited recently as well, but they since returned to the surface. The factory was rather large. It was difficult to investigate it. It's it was difficult to investigate it in its entirety. They most likely planned to unravel the secrets of the academy once the chaos above had subsided. The most important research conducted about the academy happened below the spire, and some workers and lecturers called the plant. And Taigi Makoto stood within its deepest depths. It was dozens of meters below the already deep underground the deep underground shape wait the deep underground space. It felt akin to a place of slumber installed as far away from the surface as possible. I mean, you're probably right. After a long pause, Taigi opened his eyes. And then he looked and then he looked at the information displayed on his personal data terminal. It revealed that the founder of the academy was no longer walking among the living. How did he figure that out that fast?
結局こうなってしまったんだね。
Wait a minute. How the hell he found that out so fast? It seemed wait. It seemed he resigned. Wait. It seemed he resigned to a sad fate, yet drowned in essentially at the same time. Wait a minute. How the fuck did he found that out like quick, right? Like fast. Hold up, maybe not though. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is 7 hours before, right? Or is it minutes or whatever? Wait a minute, right? Mm. He had nothing to say. He had nothing more to say about the death of his biological father.
第三権限者帝大義
Oh, third administrator. Oh shit.
第三権限者を確認。
プラントのロック解除を要請
Oh. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay.
要請の事案は、第一権限者、帝黒船、第二権限者、夜店時の両名の許可が必要です。
第一第二権限者は死んだ
Oh.
第一権限者と第二権限者のロストを確認。特記事項8-6により、全権限を第三権限者、帝大義に付託いたします。
Oh.
ロックの解除を要請 When we are born, we cry that come to this great stage of fool
コードを確認。 1番から7番までのロックを順次解除。
Releasing locks 1 through 7. Bulkhead slowly opened. Okay. Wait, okay, wait a minute. Okay. There were a total of 7 walls, each of which was 1 meter thick. Not even a nuclear bomb could have pierced them all.
大義殿。
Oh? A voice reached him from behind, out of thin air.
海蔵さんか。思ったよりも早かったね。
Huh?
何をしておられる？
Oh?
見ての通りさ。
プラント中枢の隔壁は黒船殿とあの女の許可がなければ開いてはならないはず。
Okay.
父も夜店時野も死んでしまった。現在スクールの第一権限者は僕だ。
しまよわれたか。
Huh?
ところで、通路には彼女がいたはずだけど。
She's still in the hallway, no? Who?
5人取られました。
5 of us died.
そう。かわいそうに。
Okay, who is she? Who's he? Okay, maybe he's talking about Tokina?
残る我々でもあなたを殺すのは造作もない。
Oh? Yo, we got betrayal?
それは残念だ。とても残念だ。もう少し早ければ、そうなっていたろうに。
We got betrayal here? The 7 bulkheads opened, making a heavy metallic sound all the while. The ordained incident had come to pass. The promised moment had arrived at long last. Okay, what's going on here? Beyond the fully opened bulkhead stood absolutely nothing. Okay, all that work for nothing. What like all that work like okay is okay whatever you're looking for but it's not here. It's not here. Um uh I, I mean whatever you're looking for isn't there. That I mean it's quite funny. But what I mean, what, whatever the hell he's looking for isn't here. Maybe okay, maybe all the hard work that you've done is no longer is not it doesn't exist in the first place. Considering the fact that it was the heart of such an advanced facility, the area appeared rather what rather Manger, Manger, Manger. It looked similar to an old small hall, to an oddly small hall. The 7 bulkheads had covered such a simple tiny area. The next moment, everyone present gasped. One thing had inhabited the room. A strange object struck the wall at the far end. Okay, it resembled a white bagworm moth. Uh, how did that thing survive? If, however, it was no mere insect. instead, it was a human who's been bound by a special straitjacket and hidden behind seven thick, extremely thick bulkheads. Wait, wait, what? A human? Uh, okay. This is surprising.
おはよう。お目覚めのキスは必要かな。
Uh, well, crack. The world itself creaked. Yo, dude, yo, what our boy's being a flirt for some reason. The academy has turned on itself. Wait. The academy has turned on its head. Okay. Okay. All right. I am going to cut it here. I'm gonna cut it here. I'll say thank you all for coming. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna say thank you all for coming. Um, we're gonna pick this up on freaking Thursday. I can't wait to figure out what the hell is going on with Taiki. Um, but for the schedule, this is the schedule as of right now. So just in case for everyone who wants to know all that stuff. Um, but yeah, this is the schedule for as of right now. Um, this at least till the end of the month, I'd say till the end of the month. Um, but maybe like maybe like by the time the end of the month come around, I think I should have this done. Okay, I should at least have Hello Lady done, Half Stella done, and Riddle Joker done. Um, Possibly what I may do if I okay when I finish Half Stella, I mean when I finish Hello Lady, I might put Secret Agent for Mondays and Tuesdays. I mean Mondays and Thursdays. So that's something. But and put Kikino. I might switch this stuff around again. I have no idea. But anyhow, yeah, that's about it. So anyhow, I want to say thank you all for coming for this nice little stream. Okay, wait, okay. Thank you, so. That's fine, it's fine. I really want to see Select or Bleach on streams. I think it was a nice game in my opinion. I mean, if I if I can't quite frank, um, I might, I might, I might try it. I might try that, quite frank. Um, I might sit there and like divvy up, like like okay. I might triple it down like the days to where like every single day has a game or some shit, some different game or some shit like that. But anyway, thank you all for coming. I'll see you all next time. Thank you, Randy. I know it's late, but yeah.